Hi guys, and welcome to another Watch Geek video and another unboxing. Today we're unboxing a new model from Baltany, but before we move on to that, I just wanted to share with you information that this cup that some of you asked me about, note to self, last watch purchase for the month, is now available through my merchandise sale on my YouTube channel, and I'll leave the link in the description for all of you who are watching it on your mobile phone. If you're watching on your PC, you're gonna have a little pop-up right here. So back to the watch. So this is the new Baltany, and it's their homage of the Rolex Explorer 36, which I happen to own. So we're gonna be able to compare this one with it. Now I will be doing a full review with macro shots and everything, but this is just the first unboxing and initial impressions. So you get a tool set for removing the strap or the bracelet, for sizing the bracelet, because the bracelet does come with screws instead of pins. You get this little pouch that contains the instruction manual, a little cloth, and the warranty. And as you can see, Baltany changed their packaging to this leather pouch. It used to be in that like little zipper bag. Now they use this, which kind of feels slightly more premium. So let's open it and see what the watch actually looks like. Here it is. It comes on this leather background, or whatever you want to call it. I already sized the watch because this is, just like most of my unboxing, a bit of a fake unboxing. And here it is, the 36mm Baltany Explorer. So let me just zoom in a bit, and as you can see, it's as Explorer as an Explorer can be. Now, like I said, the bracelet is solid links, solid end links, comes with a machined clasp, and sadly doesn't come on the fly. It doesn't have the on the fly adjustment, just these 3 micro adjustment pins or places, which is a shame, but other than that, it feels high quality. It's brushed and finished with polished sides. Now, unlike the Rolex bracelet, this one, let me just let the camera focus, this one comes with a female end link, which means that no matter how small your wrist is, you'll be able to pull it off. But honestly, with this 36mm size and just under 44 lug to lug, even if it had male end links, it wouldn't be a problem. Let me just zoom out slightly and put it next to the 36mm Explorer from Rolex. Now, as you can see, this one appears larger, and that's because it is. This is a true 36mm watch, whereas the 36mm Explorer is actually more like 35 point something, and the bezel itself is even under 35, whereas here you actually have a 36mm case, so this one looks bigger. It also looks bigger because it has bigger numerals and slightly larger hands, making it more legible. As you can see when you move them around, this one is always visible and it reflects the light beautifully, and unlike the flat crystal that's on this 36mm Explorer, this one comes with a domed sapphire, giving it more of a vintage look. It also has a polished bezel just like the original, but it's slightly wider, while here it's slightly thinner. The brushing is the same on the top with highly polished curved sides, just like the original, and I do like the way it looks and the way it wears. This one is slightly thicker at 12.3, I believe, while the original is 11.5 or something like that, but you don't really notice the thickness because it's down to this domed crystal and this bulging back, while on wrist it really wears much thinner. Another difference is that this one, despite having applied polished numerals like the original, it comes with a matte dial, and that creates an incredible effect where the markers really pop out and the watch is highly legible. It also is filled with lume all over, unlike the original, where on this variant of mine, which is a neo vintage model, it's not the current production model, the 3, 6, and 9 are actually white paint. And as you can see the numerals are much thinner than on this one. I believe the new version that's available now from Rolex does have slightly larger numerals, more in spirit of this than this. Now, the rating is kept at a minimum. You just have Baltany at 12 o'clock, and you have the water resistance at 6 o'clock. And that's it. The watch is powered by a Seiko NH38, which means it's a true no-date movement. Automatic, beats at 21,600 BPH, and comes with both hacking and hand winding. It comes with a screw-in crown and 200 meters of water resistance. So as you can see, you don't have the ghost click. The first click actually stops the second hand. Unlike some other brands, they use NH35, which has a date function, and then you have the ghost click where you pull it out and nothing happens, and then you have to pull it once more to stop the seconds hand. This is much better. Now these are priced at $220, which is pretty okay for the specs, and for the finish quality that you get. Now I will be doing macro shots of this to see how well it's made when you get really close, but based on this and some time that I've been looking at the watch, the brushing, the polishing, the outside is pretty much flawless and really wonderfully executed. The watch wears nicely, which I'll demonstrate by putting it on my 6.5-inch wrist. And we're also gonna do a Lume shot, maybe next to a Rolex, so you can see how the Lume fares. But as you can see, the True 36 really wears like a dream. It hugs my wrist. As you can see, it's not too thick. The bracelet being slightly chunkier than on that one really balances the watch out. And I do like this protruding crystal. The watch really wears nicely. Okay, so let's do a Lume shot next to the Rolex, and that's gonna be it for today. But like I said, stay tuned for the full review with macro shots and everything, where we're gonna see just how well this thing is made based on recent Baltany watches, including ones that I kept in my collection, the 1921, the bronze one, the bronze pilot. I'm sure this is gonna be excellent under macro as well. I do like the way it plays with the light. Okay, so let's charge the watches and do a Lume shot. Okay, so with both watches charged, let's turn off the light and see if this faux patina colored Baltany Lume is a match for this Superluminova found on the Rolex. So turn off the light now. And yes, off camera and on camera, they appear to be pretty much the same, with the Baltany being slightly more legible because of the Lume 369 and slightly bigger area. Now as the time progresses, as you can see, the Rolex on camera appears slightly brighter. In person they still appear the same to me, which is pretty good, like I said, given the faux patina look of the Baltany. And one thing that I also like, which I forgot to mention, is the gold colored markers and text, because they are kind of subdued. They don't jump at you. If they were like pure white, I believe they would be too much. Like this, they're like kind of subdued and go well with the matte dial. Now this is also available in like sunburst brown, but honestly this matte black looks the best with this style of a watch. And they also offer a 39mm version. Now for my 6.5-inch wrist, this 36 looks pretty much perfect. And here we're just gonna do another shot to see how it plays with the light. This is incredibly legible, as the markers and hands never truly disappear. They're always reflecting something, and I really do like it. Anyways, that's it. So like I said, stay tuned for the full review, and also if you're interested in the already mentioned cup, make sure to follow the link in the description. So that's it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye.